everybody, here's part 4. We're gonna fight Supremus. Alright, now what Supremus has got is everybody needs to say spread out and away from him. All ranged people do anyway. All your healers need to stay away from him. He switches phases I think every minute, and when he only has 2 phases. He goes between phase 1 and phase 2. And see, right now he's at phase 2, and it says the ground cracks open. He's gonna have volcanoes that shoot out, and each of those, a volcano will pop out and it'll shoot things of blue fire, and if you hit those, it pretty much kills you in one hit, and that's bad. So, and also during that phase, he will acquire a target, and he will aggro will immediately be put on that target, and they need that, whoever that person is, they need to run or they're going to die in like one hit. So when that happens, when he finds his target, that person needs to just run, and everybody just runs away from him at that point. All DPS stops until he stops after another 60 seconds. And then you can go back to DPSing him. And really that's pretty much the whole fight, is you just DPS him during phase 1, run away from him, and avoid the volcanoes at phase 2. And don't stand on top of anything. If you're on top of something, when he acquires a target, it will immediately pull you toward him, and he will one-hit you. And that's bad. So, yeah. That's basically what you want to do for that, is just, DPS him down, run away, DPS, run away, DPS, run away. It's actually, that's the whole fight, pretty much. This dude isn't that hard as long as people know what they're doing. So, which we almost wipe on this. We barely get him down. So yeah, alright, he's back in phase 1, so you're just gonna have your tank hold aggro on him, and then have everybody else DPS the shit out of him. And the ground begins to crack open, so he acquires a target, everybody's gonna run, just avoid shit that could potentially kill you, like fire, that happens to be on the ground and stuff. Run away from that. And I mean, that's pretty much it. This dude's a really simple fight. Just keep your, at phase 2, DPS doesn't matter at all. The only thing that matters is keeping people alive. You just don't even want to attack them at all during phase 2. Just run like a motherfucker. So yeah. That's pretty much what's going on there. We've almost got our whole raid dead. Like, about half our raid is dead, so we're like, fuck. This could suck. I'm just kind of chilling back there while I wait for him to switch back to phase 1. Yeah, that was good timing. Our shaman popped Bloodlust red at the end there during the last part of phase 1, so we're like, you fucking kill him! People are dying. We're down to like 4 people, but we got him. Really fucking close. That was a good fight though. That was pretty fun. That dude keeps you on your toes. Alright, so I'm gonna pass the loot out and shit, and then fast forward. So here we're riding into the main place of the Black Temple. Getting ready to kill some bitches. Oh, these guys are pretty tricky. You gotta make sure you have warlocks for this part, because all of these dudes here, they're all demons. So I mean, if you got a bunch of warlocks who can banish, that's really good for crowd control. But I actually think we actually don't banish any of them, even though we have warlocks, because this is a really good group, and we're like, you know what, just fucking tank them all. So that's the gist of that. We spent a good deal of time just standing around and talking on vent, because everyone needs to know how to do these fights. And if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get everyone killed, and then you're just wasting more time. So we'd rather have everyone, you know, stop and talk and figure out what's going on and do that, rather than get everybody killed and waste time running back. So that's basically what we're doing right now, is we're just talking, discussing who needs to do what. Yeah, we're missing some people. So that's also what we're doing when people drop out. Like, after we killed that boss, we had like 3 people leave, so we're like, okay, we gotta fucking sit and wait to get more people. So yeah. It's fun though. I can't wait to do it again. It's good stuff. So yeah, with that group, you're gonna LOS them, and then you're gonna have your tank. A tank is going. There's 6 dudes there, I think, and then each tank is gonna hold the aggro on 2 of them. So you gotta have some pretty strong tanks. Tired. Yeah. There's another gem we got. Pick up a ton of those. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but we end up finding 12 gems by the end of the raid, and that's just halfway through. There's another gem. Picked up 2 just off this mob. Alright, so we're getting ready to pull the next group. We actually don't pull that group at all. We just run by them, which proves to be a very fatal mistake later on, because the dude does there's a guy that'll pop a bloodlust, and it's got a 30-yard range, and it ends up pulling those guys too, thus wiping the raid, because we didn't pull him back far enough. So yeah, that was kind of a fail. Oh yeah, we're gonna pull this dude. That dude just capped me because he hits everybody in the raid with a fire move that does damage over time, and it just fucked me up. Yeah. I know there's a lot of silence in here. There's not a whole lot to talk about. So yeah, just go with it. Alright, but that's pretty much it. I'll upload the next 2 parts tomorrow, and I think in that you'll be able to see us take down the 3rd boss, I believe. So yeah.